Hi there, today I'm chatting to drummer turned singer turned keyboard player. He's brilliant, Steve Whale. Steve, I noticed in your biog, in all your notes, you actually were part of a steel band at school.
Yeah.
Now that's very unusual. You don't have many steel bands in schools. How did all that come about?
Well, the school I was at, the secondary school, their steel bands have been running for 20 odd years, 20 odd, 25 years before I joined the school.
Right.
It was one of the teachers there started it up because he's always been into it. And I say they were quite popular in the Reading Berkshire area. They're travelling around doing like Ascot race courses, Newbury race courses, the big corporate stuff. And we used to do a lot of summer fetes and that sort of stuff, and obviously the school.
And is it still going?
As far as I'm aware, they are still going, because obviously each year they get new pupils and they join and they turn them up. A lot of the people that I was with are still in the band. There's a couple of still there.
The only reason I say that, many months ago, I was at Wolverhampton racecourse because my daughter's involved in flat racing. Yeah. And we went there and there was a steel band and it was all kids, it was sort of age 12 to 16 about, and they were terrific. Yeah. And I thought, I wonder, where the heck did they come from? So did you used to all go out on a professional basis and get a few bob for your time going out? So it was always voluntary?
It was all voluntary for the school, but we just enjoyed it so much. As I say, it was mainly sort of Saturdays we go to do a summer fete somewhere, and obviously the corporate stuff now and again.
And does it go, because I don't know with steel bands, does it go from someone with a little one, because they hold them round your neck, don't you?
The ones we had, they were on stands.
Right.
So it's all stand, all self.
Did you have a big drum or a little one?
Well, I was just on the drums, drum kit at the back.
Right.
But I did have a go on the pans, didn't get on with that at all. I could do In the Mood, and that was about it.
That was it? Yeah. Well, listen, we're going to take a listen to you singing another one now. Here he is, Steve Whale, and Halfway to Paradise.
It's all I say. I'm only halfway to paradise. Someday, yes, so away. I'll for your lips to smile lips. Yes, well, I'll be there with you. Leave me halfway to paradise. Someday, get so far away. You get close to me. It's almost heaven. They see you get you so well. Universe is so your heart to treasure. In my heart is the beating time. So put your sweet lips close to my lips. Tell me that's where they're gonna say. Don't leave me halfway to paradise. Someday, get so far away. You someday get so far away. Someday, get so far away.
That was a bit vicious, wasn't it, at the end?
Bit of impact.
Bit of impact. Very good indeed. When did you meet your wife? And where?
Funny enough, it was at one of my gigs.
Yeah.
Every Thursday night we had like a little resident pub we used to do down in Wareham in Dorset.
Yeah.
And I was living in Reading at the time, so I used to drive down every Thursday night just to earn like 50 quid.
How long does it take to get from Reading to Dorset?
It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Depends on the traffic, really.
It's a lot of travel to earn 50 quid, isn't it?
It
really
is, but, you know, we enjoyed it, and it was every week, every Thursday, and we got a little following going in there, which was nice. And she used to work behind the bar, actually, and I kept looking at her, and we just kept on weeks and weeks like that, and then eventually we plucked up the courage, and we went out, and so we're married now.
And the rest is history. How long have you been married for?
It'll be 2 years this year. So,
oh, lovely. And your little girl, what's her name?
Bella.
Bella. That's a nice name.
Yeah.
And she's 8 months.
She's 8 months, yeah.
And is she already, does she sort of recognise you and play up and all of that?
Yeah, she's starting to now, yeah. Starting to find her feet, shall we say.
Yeah. It's funny, how is your other little girl taken to her?
She loves her. Obviously, we've only been up a couple of times with her because she lives a bit of a distance from us. But yeah, she loves her. Yeah,
right.
It's nice.
What did you ever do? Sort of normal work, proper job type of thing?
I've done various jobs really.
What have you done?
For multi-job driving in London, which was hectic. I wouldn't want to do
driving
that again.
in London.
Yeah, it was sort of 50, 60 drops a day, and it was horrendous. And then get back and then go out and do a gig, and it was. And then I went on to telesales with heating spares, you know, just selling parts for boilers. Yeah. And I say, I don't like it. I'd just rather be doing this full time. Which,
so how long did it take you to build up your professional, you know, your singing, until you felt confident you could let the day job go and still pay the rent or the mortgage?
Well, I tried it. I think it was back in sort of 2003. I had the opportunity to go full time then, which I did, and I was working for various holiday parks at the time, which was summer seasonal work. And then sort of a year after that, I got offered another full time job, and it was when the money's too good to
turn down.
The only trouble with doing the music side of it is there's no guarantees with jobs. You know, a lot of clubs and pubs are struggling, and you know it's hard. So I went back full time then, but obviously the opportunity has come up again now to go full time again.
Well, it's good that you're multi-skilled. So
try to be.
So you can drop in and out. Well, we're going to take a listen to you again now. I love this song, Fleetwood Mac. Here he is, Steve Whale, Don't Stop.
You see things in a different way.
we go. Steve Whalen, Dreams. Don't Stop. We were just talking while that was on with Dan Daumier, saying how good Fleetwood Mac is or are. And it's funny, he's only 25 and doesn't really know Fleetwood Mac. But you're just over 10 years older. Who's your favourite band? Have you got a favourite?
Yeah, it's got to be Bon Jovi.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I've always
Have
been
you
a
heard
big
of Bon
fan.
Jovi, Dan? Oh, thank the Lord for that. Yeah. He makes me feel very, very old sometimes. Anyway, listen, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with more of Steve in a minute.